Hey, how's it going?
Good, what are you doing?
Just getting to work. What about you?
After my open house, do you want to quickly go out some photos with the 50?
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's do that, and then I'll see how I feel, then I'll maybe go to the gym.
Okay, that sounds great.
But yeah, no, it's like actually like a beautiful day, as long as it doesn't start raining. Okay, I love you.
Love you, bye. It's been about 4 months post-show, and I really haven't given you guys much of an update. Currently, I'm actually consuming 2,450 calories a day. I haven't been tracking as accurately as I probably should be, but I've been making an effort to ensure that I'm getting enough protein during the day and then kind of swapping fats for carbs depending on what I'm eating, so I'm not as strict with my fat and my carb allotment. Eating a lot of food, and I'm actually maintaining weight between probably 113 to 115 pounds. I kind of have stopped the reverse diet. So many people will ask me, at what point do you stop increasing your food? And you know what? You can continue to increase your food for as long as you want, but I really recommend just kind of listening to your body just to determine if it even feels good to eat more food, because there's a lot of people who get really tired and they start to crash when they start consuming too many carbs, and it just becomes a chore when you're eating that much food. So for me right now, I'm actually consuming roughly 350 grams of carbs. It feels like a good amount where I still feel pretty good. I still feel like I have a lot of energy in the gym and I'm not crashing from eating just too many carbs. But I could probably continue to increase my food. I just don't think that it would benefit me in regards to having more energy in the gym. I think it's gonna have inverse effects where I'm gonna start to crash more and feel more tired. And that's where we're at. All right, back to check-ins. Take some photos, but it's not the nicest out anymore, so we're gonna scrap photos and just head straight to the gym. Okay, watch this. This is literally my favorite boomerang. I don't care if I overuse it on Instagram stories. It's the best. Don't judge me. Like, I don't know. Judge me all you want. I think it's cool. Gym time.
Been chasing you from the start. You're with me now. In my heart, it's just us. You can let it go. You're crying, but you're so damn beautiful. I'm burning 1 or 2 or 3, but all I need is you and me. We own the night, don't you know? So hold me, baby, and don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Well, hello, Natty Nation. I hope you guys enjoyed that sick gym montage. It has been a hot damn minute since I have done a montage. And you know what? I was also thinking that it has been a hot damn minute since I've done a voiceover to one of my workouts. So, welcome to today's voiceover. I'm not going to really go over the exercises that I am completing here because the majority of them are pretty accessory heavy based exercises. I just wanted to give you guys a quick training update actually. As some of you guys know, I have been dealing with like a hip impingement or a hip mobility issue, and I have given like an update on my Instagram, but figured I haven't actually updated you yet on my channel. So good news. No, you know what? This is great news. I have finally relieved the pain that I am feeling in my hip. I actually went to visit a registered massage therapist, and she basically worked out my entire lower body and was able to quickly determine that my left glute was extremely tight, which was actually pulling my right adductor in, which was causing the impingement and the pain that I was feeling in my right hip. So basically what she did is she worked out my glutes, and they were a lot tighter than I actually realized. It's very hard to tell if your glutes are tight, but I kind of analyzed it afterwards, and it makes sense because whenever I train glutes, I have no problem isolating my left side, and I always struggle to isolate and activate my right glute. So it actually makes a lot of sense why my left glute was so tight, because I was definitely overcompensating it when I was training. So what does this mean going forward? Well, something that I am going to be focusing on more is myofascia release. So this is where you use a foam roller, a lacrosse ball, or a softball to release the tension in that area. So what I've been doing is actually rolling on a lacrosse ball on both sides of my glutes every morning and every night. It sucks because it takes maybe about 20 minutes to actually feel relief in the area. That's how tight it actually gets very quickly. So I have to get up a lot earlier, and it's a little bit shitty. Who wants to get up earlier than they have to? But you know what? This is something that I can't live with every day. I can't live with being in pain all the time when it comes to my hips, and it's affected my training thus far. So you know what? I'm gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna wake up early and actually take care of myself. And ever since I have done that, it's maybe been about 2 weeks now, I haven't felt any pain whatsoever in my hips. And it's actually insane because the amount of pain that I was feeling before I can't even describe it to you guys. I'm not here to complain, but man, was it a pain in the ass. Literally. Haha, see what I did there? But at the end of the day, I'm finally getting to a place where I can start training again. I'm not able to squat quite yet. I'm definitely going to be easing back into it. I did try deadlifting the other day, and I noticed that it did cause a little bit of hip pain. So I'm going to steer clear of that for a little bit, but I'm going to ease back into squatting and deadlifting. But I mean, it is night and day difference. I'm not 100% yet, but we are getting there. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. If you guys haven't caught my hip mobility video, I am still doing that. Make sure you guys check that out as well. I know that I got a lot of good feedback from that from a lot of people, and I think it could add some value to those who might be experiencing the same issues, frustrations, and pain that I have been feeling. But at the end of the day, you just got to put in the time and realize that we got to earn our right to do what we want to do. I don't deserve to just squat because I want to squat. I have to put in the work. I have to put in the time to make sure that I actually deserve it and that it is earned. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what's kept me motivated versus getting discouraged and just saying, screw it, I'm not going to train anymore. So that's where I'm at, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this update. Hope you enjoyed this voiceover. Thank you guys so much for listening to my voice, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, sit down talk. Sit down talks are my favorite. Got my post-workout shake. Today's topic to today's video, I wanted to discuss it because I have had a lot of people asking me a lot lately about quitting certain things. This is something that I strongly believe in, and I want to provide some value. So to clarify, when I say it's okay to quit, I am talking about something that is in your life that is causing toxicity in your life. Now, you can relate this to all aspects aspects of your life. You can relate it to your current nutrition program, your training regimen, to work, to what you're taking in school, maybe a project that you're known for that people say that you need to do, but you just don't feel the passion for it anymore and it just feels like a burden. Anything in your life that feels like it is just not emotionally right for you, it's okay to quit. There's such a negative message towards people quitting, but it's necessary when it's not right for you in your life. When you're going through something like this and you feel like there's just something in your life that you just don't want to do anymore, you need to take like an internal look as to why you feel that way and maybe try to determine if it is just a little bit of discomfort but you're excited for the rewards later on. Then no, absolutely not. You shouldn't quit. If you're training for a bodybuilding competition, for example, you're gonna feel discomfort, but the rewards at the end of a competition prep are priceless. It's a good feeling, it's a good accomplishment. So you gotta distinguish discomfort from toxicity. If the end result is gonna lead to something that feels good, that is gonna push you forward in life, that's gonna move the needle forward in your goals and your dreams, then you gotta deal with that discomfort. You gotta suck it up, you gotta have the determination and be comfortable with being uncomfortable with that goal. But if it's something in your life that just internally is just eating away at you, you don't see any value in it, you don't see how it's going to provide you anything with your goals moving forward in the future, be okay with quitting. My quote that I shared with you at the beginning of the video, it's so true. Sometimes the best way to finish something is to just quit. You don't have to finish things perfectly. Sometimes you just got to stop doing what you're doing and take care of yourself first. You're in charge of your life. You're the director. You're the producer. You're the writer. If you need to quit something, it's okay. It's okay to quit. I appreciate every single one of you. A couple favors before you click off today's video. Make sure you guys like, you comment, subscribe to the damn channel. See you guys in the next one.
Been chasing you from the start. You're with me now. In my heart, it's just us. You can let it go. You're crying, but you're so damn beautiful. I'm burning 1 or 2 or 3.